way, I'm just looking left to right behind my motherfucking back. Where's this bitch Mel?
Heard you bitches was looking for me.
Bitch, here I go.
I heard you bitches was looking for me.
All right, let's get into it. So let me just start off and say this. I am so happy that Bad Dolly is okay. But Big Lex did all of that just for Bad Dolly to only just say the only person I really connected with was with Summer. So what that tells me is this. Summer is a connection in that trio, which means Bad Dolly is Summer Friend and Summer Friend is Big Lex, and now they're like a trio. So in other words, Jayla got her ass beat for nothing because Dolly don't mess with Lex how Lex mess with Dolly, if that makes sense.
We ain't never, and I mean never.
See, Summer that quiet. Summer was sitting there like, while the OG's probably like, aha, yeah, what is, aha, la, la, la. And Summer was sitting there like, I'm finna whoop these bitches' asses. Like, that's that I'm finna fight. Like, Summer, I feel like this Hawaii trip, honestly, was the first time you saw Summer get humbled and Summer actually be mad. Her and the Jazz situation, it felt like lights, camera, action for her. I don't really feel like Summer had a real issue with Jazz. But when they ripped that damn wig off, that humbled her. And then the fact that, like, Bad Dolly, something could have really happened bad to her due to Jayla or whatever, which I don't feel like it was Jayla's fault at the end of the day. Like, it's just stuff happens sometimes. But the fact that they felt like it's Jayla's fault, it was like, okay, I'm finna get you hoes for my bitch Dolly. And I respect it. I'm gonna have to be respect where respect is due. That just shows that Summer is a real friend to Bad Dolly. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. What Summer did with that whole, hey, now you didn't give me a hug, I would have most definitely done some shit like that. But I would have been quicker. I would have been 10 times quicker. But we already know Scotty is the queen of kicks. That one thing she gonna do, Scotty, she gonna give you hoes the boot to the face. Scotty kick game is strong, okay? You had to be quicker, Summer. I really wish she would have ate that thing like, and she would have got Scotty, but she did it because Scotty got her ass, you know? Now, next thing you know, here come Big Lex versus Jayla. And I'm going to say this. Compared to the beginning of the season of Jayla versus Big Lex, that fight originally, they did not have any anger. That's why that fight was so weak in the beginning of the season. But this is different because Jayla pissed Big Lex off. And Big Lex pissed Jayla off. And I felt like Jayla did not expect for Big Lex to go as hard on her. Since, you know, their first round in the beginning of the season, it was not that bad. Baby, when I tell you, Big Lex tore that ass loose. Jayla fans, y'all can't say, oh, Jayla is undefeated. Because technically she was not. Meatball to me was the first one. But with the Meatball situation, you kind of can excuse it. You kind of can blink of an eye like, did she really win? No. That first round was lethal. And then Jayla was trying to, like, hug her, like, hold her and try to bring her down. But Big Lex got Jayla when her feet. And I'm going to say this. Feet work matters a lot in a fight. And when she tripped her and now she was a and then that's when she got them knots. I was like, God damn, Jayla. Damn it. But I'm going to say this. I respect Jayla for running it again. Because, Scotty, you running your mouth in the back hiding. Big Lex calling you out. Where you at? You hiding. At least I will give it to Jayla. And even Automatic, too. That they, even though low-key they lost most of the fights. And Summer and Big Lex will tear that ass loose. I respect the fact that they ran it again. As for Scotty versus Summer, I'd say Scotty won. I don't know. Like, it was like one of them, it was a high. Like, it was just like, you could say Summer won, you could say Scotty won. I don't know. As for Summer on a Mac, baby, Summer was tearing that ass up, Summer. I'm sorry. She was tearing that ass up. When I say Summer is the queen of, I don't know how she do, but if you got some long bundles, don't do it, because Summer type of motherfucker, she upset the fact that you got a nice wig and she don't. So she finna yank that shit until she got your ass on the ground. Her pull hair game is strong as shit. Okay, so off the bat off of there, Anna, you was not finna win. Now that round 3, Anna did a little bit better. I would say it was a tie for round 3. But round 1 and 2, Summer got that with Anna. And that was because of that damn hair. Because you saw with Summer, she couldn't really get Scotty because Scotty hair was, twisted up. But Anna, girl. Anna got more respect, though. I'll give her that because she ran it with her 3 times. Then walked in Big Shrew. Number 1, I was more excited the fact she had a confessional. Because I was like, she got a confessional. I was so happy that Melanie had a confessional. And then I was wondering, how the fuck are they going to tell the history of Ivory and Melanie without bringing up a now-ass TV show, Young and Reckless? And they actually did perfectly. And I felt like they coached her to say, okay, you could tell your history, but you can't bring up now-ass TV. As for Mel versus Ivory, I want to say this is what? Round 100? I'm just going to say that. And 101. My only thing is this. I wish Zeus would have let them fight a little bit longer because I can't really say... I'm going to say from the little 7 seconds, I guess Ivory got the best of Mel, but I felt like they should have let them bang. If you want a now STV fight, let them bang how E.T. and Tasiki was banging, how Big Lex and Ivory was banging. Let them bang. I feel like them fights were so quick. Like, compared to Big Lex and Jayla, that fight felt way more longer. Ivory versus Mel, it felt very short both rounds. So it's like, just let them fucking fight. And we ain't gotta go round for round. Just let them fight one good time. Period, point blank. But y'all, I know we was all gagged when we was like, next week. This should have been the season finale. What are you talking about? That whole them talking about, oh, I feel like this. I don't care. We G shit. Okay, you could have gave them goddamn chains out. You could have gave these chains out at the reunion. After Mel versus goddamn Ivory, why do we care anymore? We talk about the same thing, repetitive. It's like y'all dragging it. Who cares? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me say something. Let me put the camera back on. I find it very, 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 very weird. Out of all people who fought this girl 5 times this whole season, Big Lex, you're rooting Ivory on with fighting Mel. Like, you loud in a bitch. You loud. Yeah. I'm like... And what I remember from Mel's live, she was like, Big Lex was the only one who was not on no, Big Lex was the loudest motherfucker in that goddamn group. I was like, Big Lex, and again, it goes back to my theory about Big Lex. If she was not pretty and did not know how to fight, the fans would hate her. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, actually the shoe was on the other foot, did y'all see Ivory rooting on Big Lex? No, she just sat the fuck there, was like, okay, where the fuck is Melanie? Because in Ivory's mind, she know, like, okay, we ain't beefing no more, but I don't fuck with you still. Big Lex, you have to, if you're going to come back and you want to be a baddie, you have to stand for something. You cannot be a father leader type of, okay, if everybody else rooting for this girl, I'm going to root for her. Okay, if everybody else do, it's like she goes where the wind blows. It's never coming off genuine. But this is my season finale for this show. I'm going to really be honest. I feel like Midwest, I will give it a B+. I feel this season was a little bit dragged out, but it was entertaining. I enjoyed Pretty P. I enjoyed Jasmine, Ivory. Who else did I enjoy? I enjoyed Tommy. I enjoyed somewhat a big. I enjoyed Big Lex fighting ability. Outside of that, I didn't really care for her. I enjoyed Summer in the beginning, but I got annoyed at the end. Very disappointed in Bad Dolly. I hope Bad Dolly have her redemption season next season if she does get brought back. But yeah, let me go watch Africa audition.